Alright, so the paint's dry. I got the drawers out, sitting outside so I can start glazing the body. I do them separately. I do my glazing with wood stain. This is pretty much the same process as using regular glaze, except you just use a dry rag when you're doing this. So what I'm going to do is do it in sections because if it dries, it starts to get sticky. It's real hard to remove and messes up your finish. The cool thing about it is that if you mess up, you can just put more stain on it and wipe it again, and you get unlimited redos until you figure it out. So like I said, I've been saying it's hot today. It's about 100 degrees in here, so I'm going to do this as fast as I can. You don't want to like put a whole bunch on, but if you get it too thin like this, it'll dry faster, so it's good to just kind of have a balance to it. So when I do the top, I usually go ahead and get everything on the whole top piece. Top, edges, all that. And I work from the top down because when you're working with this stuff, it like flings like crazy. It just spatters. So if you were to work from the bottom to the top, you might have the base done and then be doing this and then getting splattered all over here and just have to redo it anyways. Work smarter, not harder. Yeah, I have the gloves on. I usually have them on when I'm doing glazing because it's so messy. You can get it off your skin with mineral spirits. It's pretty easy, but it doesn't bother my skin. I wipe it off with mineral spirits and then use soap and water. Works great. So I've got all this. The top is probably the most challenging to do. It's up there with the drawers. The reason being is that you need to do a straight wipe across each time. If it's crooked in any way, like this, it'll make the top look like it's bowing in. So I just fold up the rag. Really, it's an initial pass. We're going to get an initial pass out of the way. Get most of the stain off. So you can see how much it took off in the back compared to right here. So that means we need to flip the rag. And just work your way back. So I'm going to come back again, just kind of clean everything up, blend anything, like rag marks, you just kind of blend it like this, makes it look nicer. Pretty much it to the top. Now if you wanted it to be less streaky, you can do it with a damp rag, and it'll just kind of smear it more. And then for the edges, I just come across. That's already pretty dry. Let's wipe it off. You just use less pressure when you get to areas like this, so it stays in there. The thing to watch for when you have it in the crevices is when you're using stain is it likes to kind of bleed out, seeps out after a little bit. So I usually come back and hit it again just to knock it back, blend it in more. So there's the top. It's a little too dark here for me. Knock some of this out. That looks a little better. Alright, so next I do the sides, so I'll cut it here, let me move the camera so I get a better angle from the sides because it's a little bit different technique.